You know it, you know it. It's Friday video time. Who's calling me? It, it's Papi. It's Friday video time. Hmm. It's my dad. Mm-hmm. 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 I'm not faking it. It's really my dad. Mm-hmm. Putting this in silent. Don't want to be disturbed. Okay, back to you folks. It's Friday video time. So, I'm actually taking these off because you look very blue today. Besides, I'm actually going to talk about a very serious topic. Difficult clients. Yikes. A subject we often like to hide underneath the covers or in a glove compartment somewhere far, far away. But I want you to talk about it. I want you to deal with it because then these emotions are going to bubble up inside like a volcano and you're going to explode in a year from now and it's going to look ugly. So let's deal with it today. So what are difficult clients? Let's first define it. Difficult clients are people that are super negative, that are in it to attack. They just have mean things to say. Difficult clients are not diplomatic people that contact you for a refund saying, oh, you know what, the product arrived 3 months late and it was for a gift. I no longer want it. Can you please give me a refund? That's a polite way of saying, that's all good. I'm talking about people that just want to suck the living life out of you. These are the difficult kinds. And they exist. They're out there. And the more we shine as human beings, the more we shine as entrepreneurs, the more our products are out there and eyeballs are seeing it, the more vulnerable you get and your brand gets to experience these difficult people that are sometimes not pleased with anything. So you have to keep an eye on these difficult people. So you know who they are. You might have experienced them, or you will at some point. So that's why I want to prepare you for the ugliness, so you don't have to feel crappy. The first thing I like to do is don't take things personal. I know an attack can seem like it's directed to you as a human being, but it's really not. It's about the good that you delivered. It's about the service that you delivered. It's about a tangible product that you can touch and feel. It's not you as a human being. It's about the business transaction. So once you get that out of the way, you're going to realize you're going to ease so much pressure out of you. It's not an attack on who you are, your abilities, your capabilities, your talents, your gifts. It's a thing, an object. And that we can always deal with, right? The second thing that you have to understand is that you can't assume anything. You can't assume that they're feeling one way or the other because they're going through a hard time, they're going through a divorce, don't try to make fallacies up in your mind and make all these assumptions of why they're saying this and why. Just forget about it. There's no way in hell you're going to be able to be inside this person's brain. So it's better not to invent stories. It's better not to assume soap operas. And it's good to just leave things the way they are and happily agree to disagree. And if you want answers, ask questions. Ask questions like, why are you irritated? Why are you mad? Is there something I can do to make things better? Ask. Don't attack, and don't attack back, and don't assume, because it's ultimately very destructive. And the third thing that I want you to think about is that you have to deliver what you promised in the time that you promised it. So, let me give you an example. If you created a product and the customer asked it for Christmas, the product better get there for Christmas looking exactly like it looks on your store. So if the product arrives 3 months late and you made it out of a different kind of material because you ran out of the old one, then that client is entitled to raise their hand and say, you know what, this is not fair. But if you delivered in the time, the product exactly accurately like you had it on your page, and the client is still unhappy, It's a bell ringing here. This is an alert that this person is not going to be satisfied no matter what. So don't try to go overboard to please this sucker. This person is not going to be pleased even if Santa Claus showed up in their house with presents from all over the world. So this is all said to show you what you can do. What I want you to do is craft yourself a very fair money back guarantee page. Not page, like a copyright of a money back guarantee that makes you sleep at night, but also your clients. So put yourselves in the shoes. You're a shopper, so you know what it feels like to be a client, and you're also an entrepreneur, and you know what it feels like to be on the other side. So when you craft this money back guarantee, understand that you want your client to be sleeping at night, and you also want to be sleeping at night. I'll give you an example of a money back guarantee that you don't want to be creating. If you are, and I'm quoting, this is your money back guarantee, the ones that you don't want to do. If you are unhappy with the product that I sent, don't worry. 300% of your money will be redeemed. Doesn't matter if you return it 5 years down the line, completely worn, broken, and torn to pieces. I want to make you happy, and it doesn't matter if you step all over me. No, I was obviously exaggerating, but I see money back guarantees that are completely ridiculous from people that are so talented that you know wouldn't scam a fly, and they're just protecting the client, but they're not thinking about themselves. They're not thinking about mean people. They're being a little bit how can I say this without being rude, but it's good to protect yourself. To be naive is a beautiful thing. But if being naive puts you in an uncomfortable place where people can just step all over you, that's not fair. I get so angry when people I love, people I admire, are taken advantage of. It's just so rude, and it makes me so mad. It really makes me mad. So I want to tell these people, the people that I know wouldn't hurt a thing, that they just want to help. They're givers. You can see it. You can see it in their copyright. You can see it in the way they put themselves out there. They're just good people, and they write the nicest money back guarantees that don't think about them. So back to the money back guarantee. When you craft it, understand that it has to protect both parties. It has to make your client feel safe, that you're not going to run away and spend their money on Gap. They have to feel safe like that. But at the same time, you have to understand that there's going to be people, mean people out there that there's no way, it doesn't matter what you do, you won't make them happy. So to clear the ground, you have to craft a money back guarantee along the lines of, okay, so if you're thinking about a money back guarantee before even purchasing the product, then you most likely, then don't buy the product, because if you are already thinking about returning it, then that's not a good sign. I will return the money if I don't keep my promise. I'll return the money if we scheduled a coaching call and I wasn't there for our appointment. I'll return the money if I created a product for you and forgot to ship it. I'll return the money if I delivered a product that was completely broken into pieces and I made it mad and the pearls are falling apart and you can't even put it on your head. These things have to be fair, again, for both parties. So when dealing with difficult clients, think about how it feels like to be a client yourself and understand what it feels like to be an entrepreneur from the other side. And when you're writing your copy, when you're writing your product descriptions, when you're writing your sales pages, always think about both sides of the coin. It will alleviate so many of your burdens, and it will surely help you have beautiful dreams and no nightmares of mean people trying to just suck the living life out of you. So I hope this was helpful. This is definitely a controversial subject. So make sure to leave all of your feedback below. I can't wait to hear it. I know this might boil up some emotions, so I'll be here waiting for them. Till next time, folks. Bye-bye.